Are we live, everybody? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. Alright, everybody, we're live, right? Okay, so happy Friday, everybody. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Okay, everybody, I'm going to cut to the chase, alright, because I don't have much time today. Okay, so we're going to talk about what is your strategy. Now let's get let's get to it without further ado. Okay, I'm going to skip the intro, right? Trading is a learnable skill and all the stuff. Okay, everybody, so what is your strategy? Okay, strategy building building concepts. All right, everybody, the most important concept is number one, your strategy must have, we're calling this black and white rules that are not subject to interpretation. Okay, everybody, your strategy must have black and white rules that are not subject to interpretation. So an example, I'm going to give you a few examples. Remember, you're trying to build your own strategy. Okay, number one is decide what patterns you are going to trade and on what time frames. Okay, everybody, decide what patterns you're going to trade and on what time frame. So example is going to be, so you know, it's going to be number one, you know, I am going to trade the market wave on the daily chart, which is so market wave, it's a variable. All right, everybody, variable, it's a variable, and on the daily chart it's also a variable. Just an example, everybody, I'm going to trade the market wave, so this is my trading strategy, right? My trading strategy, just an example. I'm going to trade the market wave, it's a variable, on the daily chart, because I can say, alright, what else is there to trade, you know? You can say, I'm going to trade the short-term trends instead of market wave, right? You can trade the short-term trends, and instead of trading on the daily chart, you can trade those on the whatever. Now it's 1 hour, 2 hour, or 15 minute. Remember, it's an or 1 hour or 2 hour or 15 minute chart example, right? Those are variables. Boss, can I choose more than one? Patterns, yes. Time frames, no. Okay, everybody? I'm not going to advise you, to suggest you to trade everything and anything, you know. But can I choose more than one pattern to trade? Yes, you can. Can I choose different time frame? No. No, you can't. Make sense, everybody? Why not? Great question. What do you think? Everybody think with me. Yeah, good morning. Think with me, everybody. You have the market wave on the daily, and you have the market wave on the 4 hour, and you have the market wave on the 1 hour, and you have the market wave on the 15-minute chart. how is your brain going to do or trade the market wave? Because you have 4 market waves and one sometimes overlap with the other. What are you going to do? Does this make sense? This is where 90% of you retail traders don't listen and you are trying to invent hot water. Alright? You can choose different patterns to trade, okay, but choose one time frame. Oh yes, but period, end of story. If you want to listen to me, if you want to learn from me, if you want to work for me, partner up with me, whatever may be the case in the future, choose one time frame. Okay? As a matter of fact, would be beginner analyst would be advisable for you to choose one pattern and also one time frame. Okay? Oh yes, but John is an advanced trader. You know, he's been with me for 5 years. Don't compare yourself to John. Does this make sense? You are learning how to build your strategy now. Your brain must understand what you're doing. Choose one pattern, you know, decide what patterns you're going to trade and on what time frames. Example, I'm going to trade the market wave, or I'm going to trade the shortened trend on the daily chart, 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 50-minute chart, just an example. Those are variables. And even better, everybody, 1.1, I am going to trade extensions only. And it's a variable, it's a variable, right? Compared to I'm going to trade extensions and retracements. Hello, Olga, how are you? I'm going to trade extensions and retracements. Okay, everybody? Your strategy must have black and white. This is the most important rule for the Forex course 202. Your strategy must have black and white rules that are not subject to interpretation. Anything else, it's not working, it's not going to work, it's not a good strategy. Okay? So if I tell everybody that I'm going to trade the market wave on the daily chart, is this subject to interpretation? And I'm going to trade just an extensions, is this subject to interpretation, everybody? Just an example. No, there is no right or wrong. You can put in anything that you want, you know, but choose one time frame. Don't choose two. No, only one. Listen to the boss. One time frame only. Okay, everybody? Okay, everybody, now type in the chat. YouTubers too, if you can, type in the chat what is your idea about your strategy. So far we learned the market wave and the short-term trends, right? Do you want to trade the market wave, everybody? The yellow one? Do you want to trade extensions and retracements on the market wave? Or do you want to trade not the market wave, not the yellow one? Or do you want to trade the short-term trends inside the market wave, the blue ones? And talking about the short-term trend, are you going to trade extensions only, or are you going to trade retracements too? Okay? You must define those rules. Type in the chat, everybody. There is no right or wrong. Remember, this is your document, it's your strategy, it's your document, and it's going to change in the future. Alright? So don't stress out, everybody. Olga wants to trade short-term trend, alright. Do you want to trade extensions or extensions and retracements? %. Where is the Douglas pen? Douglas pen. 99% of retail traders want to trade everything and anything because you believe that you must capture every movement, and you believe that the more you trade, the more money you are going to make. It's a myth. Make sense, everybody? Before you make decisions, try to understand that you don't need to trade everything and anything, and it's not true that the more you trade, the more money you're going to make. As a matter of fact, it's exactly the opposite. In the financial market, Forex course 202 conversation, in the financial markets, quality, which means probability, comes before quantity. Sure, Olga want to trade extensions and retracements. I mean, let's go for the shortened trend. Is anything wrong? No. No, this is the issue here. There is no right or wrong on the strategy. Does this make sense? But when you start to think, right, and you understand that the market wave, you know, is the father to the short-term trend, that trading the market wave is much easier conform to the short-term trend. Nothing wrong with the short-term trend, you know. Why would you trade, number one, the short-term trend, and two, even better, you know, why would you trade extensions and retracements on the short-term trend? We can try, sure, absolutely, everybody. You can. There is no right or wrong. But I'm telling you already, because I know, you know, that you guys, you want to trade everything and anything, and you believe that you must capture all the moves, you know, and that you could make money in every move. And I'm telling you, this is a false statement. It's not true. But you are going to understand this only in the Forex course 202. You are going to work like hell and no money. Alright, Olga, so extension retracement on what time frame? David, what pattern do you want to trade and on what time frame? Candlestick formations, we didn't come there yet. Well, short-term trends, what else? It's a variable. Consolidations. It's a variable, right? We talked about the different market behaviors. Remember, everybody? Forex course 101, you have 3 tradable and 2 non-tradable. No, there is no right or wrong. You can trade the blue, I'm not against. There is no right or wrong. This is a Forex course. This is the Advanced Institutional Trader course conversation. The motivation, why are you choosing the blue compared to the yellow? Then we get into the conversation. You are doing this because you understand what you're doing, or you are doing this because of the money. But money, it's not money in the financial markets. Money, it's raw material. Forex course 202 conversation. Looking to trade Fibonacci extensions. David, are you an advanced trader, David? We are not there yet with the Fibonaccis. David, how long have you been trading now that you are mentioning Fibonaccis? Yes, the strategy is going to evolve with time, right? We're going to talk about pivot points, support, resistance, crowns, and now. Okay, everybody? So decide what patterns you're going to trade and what on what time frame. Olga, what is your time frame? Hedge fund trader Olga, what time frame do you want to trade the blue? 3 years. David, maybe just maybe Forex course 101 it's not for you. You can go to the advanced course, the Advanced Institutional Trader course. Okay, let's do the market wave on the daily. No, there is no right or wrong. You can do the short-term trend, not against. Okay, everybody. So this was number one, and give me a second. We're going to do something like this, and out this one, you know. Okay. I'm going to move it further up, everybody. My trading strategy. Okay, and you're going to have a homework, everybody. Try to build your strategy so as best as you can, and then if you want, you can send me an email like, oh boss, can you check on my strategy? I can check only one thing, everybody. Is it well written? Is it black and white, not subject to interpretation? Probably easier to start with the market wave. It is easier to start with the market wave. Okay. And the next one, everybody. So number one, decide what patterns you're going to trade and what time frames, whatever. So number two, okay. Number two, define the entry setup. How are you going to enter, right? Define the entry setup. So 2.1, this goes for all, you know, for market wave trends, you know. I am going to enter at the end of retracement. Okay, it's a variable. Okay, and then you can have star. I define the end of retracement when I can see a change. I can see a change in the short-term trend confirmed. Okay, everybody. I'm going to enter at the end of it. So let's say that I'm trading the market wave on the daily, and I'm going to trade only extensions. So I'm going to trade only this one, just an example. Define the entry setup. I'm going to enter at the end of retracement. Okay, I define the end of retracement when I can see a change in the short-term trend. If this is my strategy, can I enter here at the red counter trend line break? Can I enter here at the green counter trend line break? Can I enter here at the black counter trend line break? Type in the chat, everybody. It's a yes, yes, no, or it's a yes, no, yes, or it's a no, no, no. If my rule is black and white and not subject to interpretation, that I'm trading the yellow market wave, and now I'm defining the rule. I'm going to enter at the end of the retracement, and I define the end of retracement when I can see the change in the short-term trend. Can I enter according to my strategy? Can I enter at the red counter trend line break, at the green counter trend line break, and the black counter trend line break? Can I book 101? Sure. I'm looking for traders, David. Absolutely. Connect with me on Skype. Connect with me on Skype. Sure. Santana, no. No, you can't. No, I know, you know. Hedge fund trader Olga. Santana, what are your rules? By the way, there is no right or wrong. This is that's the trick. Olga, what do you think? David, do you have Skype? If you don't have Skype, it's not a problem. We can go to what? Google Meet, Teams. Olga, talk to me. Can you enter the red, green, and the black counter trend line, counter trend line, counter? Can I enter this here? Exactly. This is why trading is difficult. This is why trading is difficult. You are going to go on GBP USD. You are going to go to GBP USD. Everybody, you're going to go to GBP USD on the daily chart. Give me a second. Okay, it opened. You're going to go to GBP USD daily chart, just an example, and then this is the monthly because of the monthly bands, right? And then you're going to go on the daily chart, and then you're going to chart from the high to low to high, extension, retracement, everybody. All right, just quickly. So can Olga enter the market and take advantage of her great strategy, great rules? Hopefully the strategy is going to make consistent profits. Can Olga enter the market on the next counter trend line break on GBP USD? If Olga is trading the yellow market wave, and Olga said, oh, I'm going to enter at the end of retracements, and Olga specified that, oh, I'm going to see the end of retracement with the change of the shortened trend confirmed, market making two lower lows, two lower highs, when the second high it's a higher high and the second low it's a higher low. Olga says third no. David, I want to create, okay, yes please. Everybody, if this would be the example and you use the trend lines, the entry on the yellow, just an example, don't freak out, there is no right or wrong, the entry on the yellow was here. This was the entry, the circle. At the circle you had two higher highs, two higher lows, the uptrend was confirmed, you could see the change in the shortened trend, this was the entry. So if you leave your strategy like this, there is no right or wrong, you cannot enter and pocket, everybody, more profits. Make sense? No, I see how this conversation goes. This is not wrong. This just means that you are building a strategy that has black and white rules, not subject to interpretation. You had the best possible entry, you missed it, you need to wait for the next. Okay, everybody? Enter when the shortened trend is confirmed. This is why in the advanced course we are going to have some issues. Make sense, everybody? Because you believe that, oh, this was the entry and I missed the entry, now the market is up in here and I could make tons of money, and I cannot participate because my strategy is not allowing me to trade. Does this make sense? And this is the motivation, which meaning you are chasing the money, which is not uncommon, and this is why you say, oh, I want to trade the short-term trends too. Make sense? But this strategy is not wrong, nothing wrong with that. Make sense? Your homeostasis is going to say, oh, you need to work hard, well, we need to do something. In the financial market, staying out, it's actually doing something. You might write this down. When it's not the time to enter, it doesn't matter what the market is doing, going up or down like crazy, offering you 20,000 pips, and it's not the time for you to enter based on your strategy. Staying out, it's actually doing something, but your homeostasis doesn't understand this. You're going to say, oh, you know, it's boring day, you know, or the markets are not doing much. Does this make sense? Just an example. So back to this picture, everybody. I'm going to enter at the end of retracement. You know, can you enter at the red, at the black, and at the green? Chantal said, no. Well, you could enter at the red because it's the change in the short-term trend confirmed, higher highs, higher lows, but the green, no. Elvis has left the building, and the black one too, you know, the train has left the station. Does this make sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong, okay? So define the entry setup, and then we're going to check Darwinex a little bit. Number 3, define the risk per trade. Number 4, define the take profit level or parameters. Parameters. Define take profit level parameters. Okay, and we are not there yet, but you know, it would be before, so it's going to be 5, like star, you know, define the trade management, trade management rules if you have it, but it's too soon for us, you know, we're not there yet. So far you can define the risk per trade. I'm going to enter at the end of retracement, you know, and define the stop loss and take profit level parameters, everybody. Okay, so just quickly, you know, I can say I'm going to enter at the, there is no right or wrong, I'm going to enter at the end of retracement, you know, and the end of retracement is when I can see a change in the short-term trend confirmed. Define the risk per trade. I'm going to risk 1% per trade, 0.5% per trade, whatever. Okay, you're on the demo account, right? And define the stop loss and take profit. Well, stop loss goes on the pattern traded, so stop loss goes below or above the most recent relevant high or low. In this case would be down in here. Take profit, we talked about this yesterday, you know, you can go 1 per 1 minimum, 1 per 1.5, 1 per 2. Risk management we didn't talk about yet. Okay, everybody? Any questions so far before we move to, just quickly, I'm sorry I don't have enough time today, but we're going to have more lessons about this. Okay, and so my FX book is for free, everybody, compared to Darwinex Zero, which is 38 bucks, everybody. Okay, this is the account that you're going to trade so far. This is Sam so far, trader Sam in the advanced course trading this account. Okay, and what would be the, if you ask me, what is the biggest difference to monitor the strategy on my FX book, which is for free, and Darwinex Zero, is this one, everybody. You have here the rating calculator, and you can play around, you know, and see that the calculator is going to show you what must be your rating to get funded. Make sense? So far, same position, it's at 48, and guaranteed allocation, you must come at minimum to 75. Okay, so I'm going to move this one to, so profit wise, right, I need to make 2%, 3%. If I'm going to make 5%, everybody, no funding for me, real money, live money, no funding for me, you know. Okay, I need to make 9%. Can you see, everybody, percentage status? I need to make 9%. With 9%, Darwinex is going to give me 30,000 euros. Not a lot of money, you know, but it's a start. I need to make this, so they're going to give me 30,000 for 3 months. Okay, so I can make hopefully some money, some pips, and I can withdraw, and so on and so on and so on. Alright, this is why, if you ask me, you know, this is my humble opinion, not a suggestion, but this would be the reason why would I spend $38 per month, you know, compared to my FX book that it's for free. Okay, talking about stats, you know, it's more or less it's the same, right? It's, you know, gain, absolute gain, you know, daily, monthly, you know. Here you have the percentage, you know, based on months. Darwinex, you have percentage based on months too, you know. So Sam was made 1% in October, November 6%, December he made 5%, January he lost almost 1%, February he was making 0.0, and now March it's 0.62. Okay, everybody, you don't need to know. If you want, everybody, you can educate yourself, but you don't need to understand Sortino ratio, skewness, kurtosis. I mean, come on, 80, you know, you want the money, right? It's simple as that. So what matters to you is to get the, you know, to get to the 9% and then get funded, right? Shape ratio, you know, you can go on Google and see videos about all of this, but you don't need anything, you know. Drawdown, it's, you know, it's important, of course. Okay, and so you have the return since, you know, maximum drawdown it's 11%, a return for the last 6 months, you know. Seed capital doesn't have it, of course. You know, you need to make 9% if you want to have seed capital, everybody. And then you have different things, you know, best days in percentage, you know, worst days in percentage, you know. Here the drawdown analysis, you know, you were waiting for 25 days with this drawdown, just an example. Okay, I mean, you have different things, but again, my humble opinion is why would I go to Darwinex Zero and pay $38 per month? It's because potentially I can get funded. Okay, this will be my best analysis of comparing to my FX book, which is free, you know, doesn't cost you a cent. Okay, now the most important thing, everybody, for you to make money, it's from my FX book, it's called profitability. Okay, profitability means how good you are doing as an analyst. You might write this down. From my FX book, profitability, you know, means how good are you as an analyst. How good are you on deciding and understanding directions? Okay, the better the green, this is 50% of the story. The more trades you're going to get correct the direction, the more money you're going to make. This is one. And number two goes a little bit more in the advanced class. Your average winner must be bigger than your average loser. Okay, more of these strategies and everything, and risk management techniques, Forex course 202. Okay, but Forex course 101, everybody, you're an analyst, you're building the strategy and everything. Just try to understand that, you know, with time, the more, you know, it's a skill, right? You're developing a skill. The better you get at get the direction right, the long term, the short term, the medium term, you know, of course, also the results, you know, are going to be appropriate. And then average winner and average loser, this is Forex course 202. Those two are tied to your emotional skill. We are dealing here with fear and greed. Make sense? 99.99% of retail traders, beginner traders, analysts, you know, we get scared. The market goes in our direction. I'm making $20, $30, $40. 200 bucks, and then the market reverses, goes into the negative territory, and I'm losing what was my profitable position. Now it's a negative position, and then it goes back up again, and I'm winning again, and then I see on the me and Olga, we are on the daily chart. Me and Olga, we're on the daily chart, and then me and Olga, we go on the 15-minute chart. Come on, J Forex Friday, come on. And then me and Olga, we go on the 15-minute chart, and we see something like this. We see those 15-minute candles, you know, and we close the trade. And we close the trade. And we are making big losers, and we are making small profits. Does this make sense, everybody? Let me show you Sam's account. Let me show you Sam's account, everybody, and account history, and I'm going to go custom. Let's go to custom. Give me a second. So I'm going to go in February, everybody. I don't remember which one. Let's go from 1st of February to let's go to here maybe. Okay, everybody. Now I'm not sure if you can see it, but profit 58, 41, 29, 29, 26, 22, just an example. But when you click on losers, 132, 124, 90, 70, 57. Can you see, everybody, how this goes? Just an example. All right, just an example. You are going to, when you trade, you are going to see those things. Okay, this is why you must train your brain to understand that, okay, it's emotional, don't worry, more about this in the advanced course, but you know, I must get an understanding that if I want to make money in the future as an analyst, my average winner must be bigger than my average loser. Does this make sense? I'm running almost out of time, everybody. You know, your average winner must be bigger than your average loser. Okay, you cannot make money otherwise. Let's say that you have winner, you know, it's +5, +2, +1, +3, +5, +12, +11, +9. Okay, just an example. You made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You made 8 trades. Hear me out. You made 8 trades. You're working like hell. You're working hard. You're doing all the charting and the analysis, and you are sweating the t-shirt, and you are partnering up, and you are debating the setups, and you are charting, you know, and you are losing sleep. You know, you made 8 winners. And then a loser comes along, you know, loser, -37. Bam. Tell me, everybody, this is common sense. Can you win at this game like this? Type in the chat, everybody. It doesn't really matter if this one loser ate all of your profits. Maybe yes, maybe not. You know, it doesn't really matter. But one loser is going to eat 8 trades, 10 trades, 20 trades. Can you make money like this? No, yeah, now we are going into the theory territory. What if your profitability is 99%? Nobody gets the market 99% of times. Come on. You know? the very best traders are 60 to 70, the superstars, which I'm not, 80, you know. Very unlikely. Olga, you're too kind. Impossible. 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 If you are a very good analyst, like you're getting the direction very right and you know how to enter properly, it's just a matter of time that you are going to hit your own account. Make sense, everybody? It's impossible. What is the difference between somebody who is a bad analyst or a good analyst? Both of them are, the average loser is bigger. For the bad analyst, he's going to break the account much faster compared to a good analyst. A good analyst is going to have just more of those. Make sense? You're going to work for 1 week or 2 weeks or for 1 day very diligently, and you're going to pocket some small winners, and bam, 50% of your profits out with one loser. Make sense? This is what I'm telling you. Connect on Skype with the different traders that we have advanced. Talk to them. Okay, everybody? You don't need to spend 5 years learning from yourself like mistakes. Talk to Douglas, talk to Raldo, talk to João, talk to Alexander, talk to Melissa. I mean, talk to those guys, to Mattia, talk to those guys who are 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. On Skype, it's for free, it doesn't cost you a cent. Talk to them, say, guys, you know, Douglas, how can I make money? What should I do? What about this? What about that? What do you think about my strategy? Those guys have the experience. Make sense, everybody? I'm sorry, I need to go. Remember, there is no right or wrong. If you want to have a chance and get funded, then, and if you can, 38 bucks, not everybody can allow. If you want, remember, this is the rating, 75. They're going to give you 30,000 euros for 3 months. If you do good, you're going to get more and more. You know, Daniel from Croatia, he received 5 months consecutive 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. Now it's managing 190,000 euros. You can talk to the guy on Skype too. Okay. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. You can go with Darwinex. You can go with my FX book. All right. Everybody, if you want, again, it's not mandatory. Try to build your strategy. You have the guidelines, right? You have the guidelines here, and if you want, you know, send me your strategy. I am going to check only one thing: is it black and white and not subject to interpretation? This is the most important thing. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. It's Friday. See you back on Tuesday, and this is the boss signing off. I'm sorry I need to go. See you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.